Monday night, welcome to Sam Livecast. I'm Sam. It's good to be here. I love Mondays. I feel like we haven't been here forever. It's only been 3 days. If you watch the Livecast regularly, we're here live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. Tuesday and Friday nights, we run a substantial... Oh, shit. My computer.
Are you watching?
Oh, great.
Sam's watching himself.
God, I'm supposed to have that off.
He can't get enough of himself.
I'm really sorry about that. But so Friday, it's a repeat show, fabulous show, but a repeat, so we're not here for like 3 days. And it's been a long weekend, but we're all here, so thanks for watching. You can follow along on my Facebook, facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy. There's a community of live cast viewers that hangs out there, talks back and forth to each other. If you have a question you want to know, go right there, type the question in. Somebody will answer it. Maybe even that little girl over there, which is Kelly, Mrs. Cooking Guy, and she will
Little girl.
be very happy to answer questions. If she can't answer, she'll ask us, and she'll ask me, Sam, Max, who's right here on the camera, is normally in the back, but we're down a camera person tonight, so there's Max. Take 2 steps backwards, Max. There you go. Oh no, forward.
Nice.
Sorry, there you go into the
here,
shot.
hello.
There you go. And in the back we have Lynn, who's running the ship from back there tonight. What's up, Lynn? You good?
Yo, how's it going?
I'll be back there too.
So Matt's going to back there. But just to start, I keep hearing about this tomato sauce. It's 3 ingredients. It's whole peeled canned tomatoes, and I'm using San Marzano because they're really the best ones to use. And here's what the recipe is. The recipe says you do this. You take the tomatoes, you put them in a pot. You should probably break them up a little bit. Lynn, did you?
No, actually, I did it afterward.
I think I'd like to break them up a little bit.
But I did a bunch of stuff I wasn't supposed to because I
There's
was.
not an easy
What are
way
you
to
gonna break
do
them
this.
up with?
I guess just my hand.
Wait, with the
I mean, look
finger
at-
condom?
My finger condom. But the finger condom protects anything here. See, these tomatoes...
Oh, that just sounds.
I
Yeah,
know.
no. That's the way to do
Really?
it. But you have to be careful. Here, look, Max. I'll let you see what's going on right here. See, the tomatoes are whole, peeled. They're beautiful tomatoes. And if you're going to...
It looks like a heart.
Oh, stop it.
That is gross.
Actually, a
Watch
kidney.
Oh,
okay,
look
now
at-
you're silly.
God. It's beating my hand. I can't believe it. That's disgusting.
Yes,
But
yeah.
if you're going to buy tomatoes, these really are like the best ones to buy.
Uh-huh.
But you have to... Many supermarkets don't have them. You need to go to like an Italian market.
Don says to use a potato masher.
Oh,
which makes
potato
perfect
ricer
sense.
would be an excellent idea, or a potato masher. Well, guess what? I didn't do that. I'm a minimalist in the kitchen, so I've just done this with my hand. So watch. You rinse this off. We're almost there. There's only 3 ingredients to this.
Does this sauce have a name?
This sauce? No, Lynn, what did you say? Lynn came in and I had these ingredients out, and Lynn goes, "Oh, are you making the?"
It's like this fabled internet best tomato sauce in the world, passed down from generations. 3 ingredients. I
So
don't know.
here it is.
Yeah.
It's a whole onion. I think it said have it, but I quartered it. But keep it together so it doesn't fall apart because you actually take the onions out at the end. And then it's 5 tablespoons of butter, and that's it. 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
3,
And you just let it simmer for like
4,
the whole show for us.
5. 45 minutes it says, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put on the heat. I'll jump up in a minute or 2 and just check it because it's going to be. It's going to. I mean, I can't stand here and wait till it happens. I suppose I could, but I'm not going to. All right. Is that cool?
Diane noticed you got a haircut, Sammy.
I did get. I was so wishing I'd gotten a haircut before my class at Fixtures on Friday night, but I didn't. Well, I'm standing here. Let me talk about one of our sponsors, We Olive. And I can talk about them because look what I have. I have some of their stuff right here. I have fresh peach white vinegar. They really specialize in California certified extra virgin olive oils, which really are the best. They've got 10 locations, but we say, screw the locations. Don't waste your time going into a We Olive store. Only buy from them online, where if you go to shop now, you can put in promo code SAM and get 10% off your order.
Oops, you saw
It look-
all my applications right there.
It
See
looks
that?
like Blake got himself a
Yeah.
5-pack.
Blake got himself the taster kit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Good boy,
It's got
Blake.
garlic olive oil, peach white balsamic.
Nice. Anyway, we
Lemon
love
olive oil.
We Olive. We are not sure we understand the name of the store, but we love them.
Mm-hmm.
We're proud to have them as a sponsor, and their shit's amazing. And this one, Coratina, I can't stop using it. I put this shit on everything. It's like that little old lady in the Frank's Red Hot commercial. I put that shit on everything. This Coratina goes on everything for me. Anyway, weolive.com, shop now, promo code SAM, and they will hook you up. And anything you buy, they'll ship to you no matter how much. Buy an entire store, $9.95. I'm sure if you bought a whole
I'm sure
store's
they
worth,
would.
Franchise.
they'd be pissed, but whatever it is. All right, let's sit down and chat a little bit.
Oh, Eric Schneider had a blast on Friday. Can't wait till the next one.
Oh, that's right. So I'll talk about that. Hold on.
I don't know the name Eric Schneider.
Let me get my hole here.
So real quick too, Sam.
Yeah.
We gotta adjust your mic, man. So you gotta do it on camera.
Oh, dude, I can't do it on camera.
Do it.
I'm not pulling my shirt up on camera.
We can have Max cover you.
What was the, hold on.
It's just rubbing. Just put it a little higher. There you go.
How's that?
We'll see when you move around. It still looks like it.
I can hear it.
The funny thing is we do this drill every single day before the show. You guys don't see it. But yeah, you're kind of rubbing there a little bit.
I'll try not to move.
It's that billowy
Can I do
chest
that?
against his
Do we
tight
have
shirt.
a clip? I'll wear a clip
One day, yeah.
tonight. I don't care. I thought we had that other thing.
Yeah, maybe you've been working out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I've not been working out. Anyway, so the pasta sauce is making, and in 45 minutes from now, it's supposed to be amazing. So Friday night, I had a class at Fixtures Living, another one of our sponsors. We love them. It was mostly an outdoor food kind of class. I made gazpacho. It was summer food. I did gazpacho. I did the pastrami Reuben dogs that we did here. I did the terry mayo scallops. I did the spicy sweet ribs. I did 5-spice chicken that we chopped up and served on rice, like a little rice bowl. Holy shit, it was so good. And these bourbon peaches with ice cream for dessert. Anyway, I left here. I got to Fixtures at 3 p.m. to start setting up for the class with the crew. It was 93 degrees there. Look at that shot. Who's that gigantic Asian guy in front?
Hey, I recognize him.
Lynn.
The picture looks like it's got heat waves.
Look how cool that picture is.
Yeah.
So,
Does look cool.
Maria, go back to that. Maria, who's all things marketing at Fixtures, has this badass Sony camera. I don't know what the model is.
Oh, it's the NEX model.
Do you want me to stay on there?
Yeah, I don't have the camera. I don't have to have the camera on me.
Okay.
You can go through some of those pictures, but this can't. This pic. So go through.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Lynn and Stacy, look how cute you guys are.
I wasn't planning that.
There's
Yeah.
Shannon and Travis, too.
Shannon Travis. But so look at. Here's the thing. Yeah, there's those people. There's the scallops before they got
Those
cooked.
people.
This is me standing on a. I don't know if you can see. I'm standing on like a cooler.
No, you can't see it, but yeah, you're.
Describing to people that I'm wearing shorts that is technically a bathing suit, but I believe that they classify shorts, and Kelly says that they don't. Everybody there loved my shorts, Kelly.
Is everybody laughing at that?
Honey,
No.
they're not going to tell you otherwise.
I believe they were laughing at Kelly.
Ooh, let's get you out of the.
I
Evo.
did the scallops on the Evo, and everybody knows I want one of them. Look at how you can cook these things. We did shrimp like that too. We did shrimp with the gazpacho. You can line up shrimp or the scallops or whatever you want all the way around that thing. I'm so glad I'm not wearing that T-shirt tonight. That would have been awkward. There's my father's face that I make. Get off that picture. I hate that shot of my face. But just go back to the cucumber mojitos. Look what there's another shot of them. Look what the camera does. The camera will isolate a color and only
it does the green thing.
and
yeah.
only does that, but it does any color.
Yeah, you just pick it, right?
You pick a color, and if there's peach in it, it will only identify and
need to get that
bring out.
camera.
That's a cool camera. Cherry bourbon lemonade.
Me looking weird.
Does that guy not look like Owen Wilson?
Yes, birthday boy.
Birthday boy. I said to him after, anybody ever tell you look like? And he goes, Owen Wilson. I go, exactly. He goes, yeah, I never heard that before. It's only heard it about 1,000 times.
That's your sense of humor.
And the sticky sweet ribs. Anyway, a very fun class. 93 degrees when I got there.
Jeez.
90, and you know I don't like the heat at all. I'm ready for it to be done.
Well, don't hold your breath. It's August.
I know.
We're still like
No, it's going to be done soon.
When?
According to
September's hot here.
No, according
September
to
is still
my
deep summer.
according to my Mac,
Yeah.
Friday's going to be 76.
Oh.
I said to somebody,
Not bad.
look, 93 was an anomaly. I mean, at least where we live, kind of close to the coast.
Yeah.
I said, normally it's been like 85 around here, which is way too hot for me. And somebody I was with said, look, there's people in parts of this country that would kill for 95.
Yeah.
Kill for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I went to school in Tucson.
Yeah. Mom and
That's
I
the
lived
real
in
desert.
Phoenix.
Hey, can we jump to Facebook real quick?
Jump to it 100 times.
So after Friday's class, I couldn't wait the pastrami Reuben dogs. Eric Schneider. I bet you
Yeah,
they were
they
just
are.
as good, man. They were fantastic.
Jeez.
If
I
you
want
haven't,
one of
wait, we
those.
did that dog on the show, right?
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we
we
did
See if you
that
can
shit.
find the picture. Here's what the dog is: toasted bun, Thousand Island dressing, a beef dog. I like to boil them a little first, then finish them on the grill. Grilled pastrami on top of the hot dog, melted Swiss cheese on top of the pastrami,
No.
and then coleslaw on top of. Look at that. Coleslaw on top of the rest of the junk. And it's a 10.
Wait, you were going to work hard on not calling your stuff junk? Good things, shit, and junk and crap?
I don't think that's possible.
At this point,
I think it's too
I'm
ingrained.
inclined to agree with you.
It's not junk, man. Everything in that class was amazing. Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
thank you. It was a fun class. Fun class, fun people.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was a fun class. Our next class, I think, is going to be October. I think it's. Is there a Friday that's the 19th in October?
All the way till October? Why?
We haven't
Yep.
posted the class yet, but
Why-
check this
What's
out.
with the break?
September's we do them on Fridays, and the next one is the only September Friday we could do it in is too soon, and I don't like to do them that soon.
So October 19th?
Yeah, October
Yeah,
19th sounds good.
that's going to be the next class. We'll post what it is. It'll probably be something slightly more fall food-ish. It won't be like Halloween stuff, but it'll be fall, definitely fall stuff.
Quick interruption. What was the promo code again for We Olive?
Sam.
Sam, that's pretty easy to
Yeah. So
help the show, support the show. Let us wet our beak a little bit with your.
What?
Say
donation.
wet
What
our
did
Wet
you
beak.
say?
our
What are
beak.
beak?
Has
You've
nobody-
been
you
living
guys
with
don't know
Sunny
what
for
that
too long.
means?
No, what is
Do
wet
you not
our
know
beak?
what wet our beak means?
I've actually never heard of that.
Yeah.
Is that referencing those little like birds that just go?
I don't know.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
it's
about?
like,
What
give me
does
a
it
li-
mean?
It's like
Throw
if
me a bone?
By they can, no, yeah, they
No,
can
you know
support
what
the-
it is?
they
It's
can
a
support the
Sopranos
show.
expression.
No, they can support the show and make a purchase, and we can wet our beak a
It's
little bit.
a Sopranos expression.
Dad wets his beak every
not.
night at 6 o'clock as the show comes on.
That sounded
As does
bad.
everybody
That sounded
else in this
creepy.
room.
Wait a sec. September 5th, I believe, is a Wednesday. Do you know what that day is?
September 5th. Yes, I do.
What?
Well, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. It's
No.
my middle brother's 21st birthday.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
That night,
Well, I hope you don't have a plan, Sam.
I believe I do.
What?
Why does everybody hate me? Just until 7 o'clock. Hold on.
Spill the beans,
It's
dude.
just
We're
your
doing it.
son's
We're doing
21st
the
birthday.
live cast will be coming to you live from Fixtures Living.
Woo!
Oh.
We haven't been there for a while.
That's a pretty big thing.
And if you want to see the live cast live and in person, it will also benefit the Stand Up for Kids Oceanside organization that will help homeless and street kids. You have to RSVP to events at fixturesliving.com, and they will let you know if you can come. Because I think it's only a certain number of people. Technically, at 6 p.m. at night, Fixtures Living here in San Diego is closed. So I don't know if they're just going to open it up to everybody. But I think if you RSVP to events at fixturesliving.com, say you want to come to the Sam Livecast on, what did I say? September 5th. Wednesday, September 5th. My middle child's birthday. You'll get in, and we're going to have a lot of fun that night.
21st birthday.
21st birthday. Wow, that's huge.
Pretty big deal.
That's a big deal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Stand Up for Kids is a great organization. We'll be helping to raise money. And if you come, Fixtures asks that you bring an item or two from their wish list. We could probably find that online, guys. If
Yeah.
somebody can find that, let me know.
Let's do that.
I feel like this button should be buttoned up sometimes. Oh, this is the button I need to button up. That was too much. Sometimes I shot today with Steve. We did that supermarket stuff we do.
Mm-hmm.
For like 7 hours. You're
Wow,
really tired.
I'm really shiny too.
You're okay.
I think it's just tired, Sammy.
No, I am tired, but I'm tired and shiny. Hey, we're making cedar plank salmon tonight.
Yes.
Cedar plank salmon. If you've never seen it made live, you should watch, because it's one of the 3 ingredients. 2 ingredients: salmon, brown sugar, because we don't count oil, salt, or pepper. 3 ingredients if you count the cedar plank. And one of the best things we make in this house. Am I right? When we have
Okay.
company here, we make it all the time.
People ask me all the time, what's my favorite thing that you make? And I really do never have an answer, but I think if there was one thing I was going to choose, it would be cedar plank salmon. That's the
Yeah.
one thing I could say with any certainty that it's one of my favorites.
Well, which
It's
reminds
like
me.
candy.
Hey,
It's sweet.
It's like
so
candy.
good.
So which reminds me that Max's friend, Max's roommate from college, Johnny Walters here. Johnny, would you do me a favor, man? Would you go into the fridge behind me and see if there's a salmon on like a, one of those styrofoamy things with paper, the plastic over the top? Will you bring it out and put it on the counter? It should be obvious. I mean, it's going to be like 1.5 feet long. You got it?
He's a banker.
I
It's
know,
not
he's a-
obvious to him, for God's sake.
Just throw it. You can just throw it on the counter behind me, brother.
If it doesn't have a dollar sign on it, he does
Right.
or a spreadsheet. It's confusing.
Thank you, brother. By the way, it's a good point. You can't cook. You shouldn't take things out of the fridge and put them on the grill or in the pan or in the oven. Don't cook your food cold. You can't do. Well, you can do that, and plenty of people do that. But it's a basic tenet of everyday cooking. Don't cook the food ice cold. It's difficult to get it where you want, inside and outside.
And not to mention, it could actually stay cold in the middle, and that's
It could actually
gross.
stay
Yeah.
cold in the middle. That's exactly right.
Gross.
I've done that before. One of the most fun, delicious things that I make is the Captain Crunch seared tuna. And I had a request for it once from the kids, and I had some frozen. I had some frozen, and I defrosted as fast as I could, and got it, whatever. By the time I went to cook it, it wasn't where it should have been. And I was anxious to cook it, and they were anxious to eat it. And I said, F it. I'm just going to do this now. And it was delicious, except for the core of it.
Was it still
Oh,
frozen?
The
man.
core was, no, it wasn't frozen, but it was cold. I explained to the class at Friday night at Fixtures, look, we all could recognize what a properly cooked steak should look like, at least from the outside. And the only way you get it that way on the outside is you use a lot of heat and a little bit of time, or a little bit of heat and a lot of time. But if you use the little bit of heat and a lot of time method, it's going to end up being like gray all the way through. So you don't do that. What you do is you take a steak out a half hour, 45 minutes before you're going to cook it, bring it to room temperature, lots of heat in the pan or lots of heat on the grill, whatever your cooking method is. It gets where you want on the outside. It gets a chance to cook it through to the point where you want it on the inside.
And not just meat. The
Everything.
burrata, that's something you need to take out of the fridge and, in a little bit in advance so that it doesn't stay too cold when you're using it on things.
Mhm.
Love
Things
burrata.
have more flavor when they have a little bit of room temperature to them.
It's true. It's true. That's why when they make sorbets, right, they have to make them like really intensely flavored, because you make kind of a weird watered down
That's
sorbet.
exactly right. That's an excellent point.
It's too cold.
That's
You can taste it.
an excellent point. So look, we try to be very good here on the live cast with what we do. We want to make sure that our production standards are high. I want to make sure that I'm as professional as I can be, and we want everything to be good. Occasionally things fall through the cracks, and I'm going to take the hit for a couple of things here now that I have to admit that I cannot find.
Uh-oh.
2 people have reached out to me recently. we said, look, we wanted to do this thing on Mondays called New Product Mondays, and it started because of the Shark Attack popsicle.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Which
The
we
Shark
put on the
Attack
map.
margarita popsicles that we put on the map that are now going to be carried in military installations around the country.
Hell yeah, they are.
Right? Cool. Because of us.
Go like their page.
They're awesome.
You should just go buy their product. You'll like
Just
it
go buy
after
the
that,
product. You're
for
gonna like
sure.
Coming to a Bevmo near you, maybe soon. I mean,
No, they are. There are already
you
are
go.
at Bevmo's.
There you go.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I was checking out at Bevmo one day, and I saw those Shark Attack popsicles. They're margarita pops with 8% alcohol in them at the checkout stand, and I thought, oh, these have got to be the worst pieces of shit in the world. So I'm going to buy them for the live cast, and I'll freeze them, and we'll all take a bite, and we'll go at the same time. Oh, what the fuck is this? And everybody got one, and we all took a bite, and we went, what the hell? This is amazingly
Good.
delicious. They were so good, and we
They're
ended
really
up
good.
talking to the people from there. It was a lot of fun.
And they're coming out with the Mike's Hard Lemonade soon, right?
I think, well,
It has
it's not a
Mike's
Mike's.
Yeah.
It's their own.
Sorry, not Mike's.
Their own
just
hard lemonade thing, which
yeah.
I believe is out.
It's out.
Cool,
it's out.
cool, cool.
It
It's
came
out?
out.
Okay.
Came out a few weeks ago.
Okay,
or
right.
A month
So,
ago, yeah.
so somebody emails through Facebook and says, "Hey, I've got this. I don't want to give it away what it is. I was kind of intrigued by it. We'll just call it a guacamole product. I'd like to send it to you." Fantastic. Except, you learned, I think, in some organizational programs, touch a piece of paper once and then don't touch it again, but deal with it right then. Is that right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like if you get some kind of thing on your desk, and Johnny, because he's a banker, probably knows this, deal with it right then, or put it in the appropriate file right then and there. Is that right, John? That's right. You wouldn't be a successful banker if you were a schmuck and you dealt with your shit like I do. So I see these things and I go, oh, great. He wants to send us something. Oh, shit.
Right.
The sauce. Somebody said that on Facebook, I
Right,
think.
Bill.
How about sharing that?
I was going to, but you were, yep.
You can
jabbering on.
interrupt.
Well, I thought this was supposed to sit there for 45 minutes, so I didn't say anything.
No, but it's supposed to simmer. It was.
You think I should hop out there?
No. Stay there.
Okay.
Bill, you're right. I'm sorry for
Right.
doubting you. How does it look? Smell?
Oh.
Well, it's very freaking steamy.
I'm excited.
Lynn, did you-
I'm actually
Wait.
starting to get the wafts back from back here.
Lynn, did you cook it with the lid on?
No, I kept it off.
Well, it doesn't say, but it's splattering. I want the lid on.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it
Should
does
I come
splatter.
out there?
I want to minimize this
Sam,
splatter.
put it on more of a simmer. It's too high.
We can hear it.
You can hear it, yeah.
Hey.
Turn it to simmer.
I kind of
Sam.
want to come.
Simmers all the way to the right.
No, I'm at the right, and now it's not doing anything.
Don't forget, if you guys have some input on my crazy cooking guys,
Yeah, please, I
cooking
need-
methods, let
yes.
us know.
Thank you. I need like another 500 people telling me what I should be doing.
Everybody
All right.
just backs you up. You know it.
So we'll call him the guacamole guy reached out through Facebook private message. Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm really shiny. Can I just have my hand here the whole time?
Do you want to get?
Look, I'm
powder?
shiny and now I'm red from alcohol. Excellent. I'm like a
Again.
shiny
I
Rudolph.
think you're looking good.
Thank you. And I said, that's great. I'm going to have Max reach out to him, and I can't find it. I don't know where it went. I cannot find. If Guacamole Guy is out there, please send us an email to info@thesamlivecast.com.
Please.
Sammy,
yeah.
I think I might know where it is.
You know where it is?
Is it, if you go to those private messages,
Yeah.
there's one option that is other. And it's
There is?
probably, yeah, because this happened to me with a bunch of.
Okay, well, here's another problem that I had. Somebody reached out on Friday. They went to the livecast, the samlivecast.com page, and you can contact us through that. And that comes directly to one of my email addresses.
Mm-hmm.
And they reached out and they said, I'd like to find out how we become a sponsor of the livecast. I can't find that email.
Oh, we don't care about that.
We do care about that. I can't find that
Hey,
email.
Do you want me to come look and see if there's the other thing?
You want to do it now?
Well, I'll do it after. Just remind
You
me
want to
show
do it
you.
now? No, apparently you're not getting enough FaceTime. And everybody was
Oh.
clamoring for you when you
No,
cooked with
that's
me
not
last
it.
week.
Oh yeah,
That's true,
everybody
they were.
loved your
No.
recipe.
They were.
Just remind me to show you, because I learned the
Now
hard
you're welcome
way.
to come up here. Come on.
No.
No, come on.
No.
Come over my shoulder. I want you to come. Wow, that was not
was
very
just gonna
difficult.
say.
Holy shit. You have no idea how easy it was to get her out of her seat. Kelly. Okay.
Facebook Lessons 101 with Kelly Zion.
This is called the limelight right here. This is what we're in right now is called the limelight.
God, you guys are embarrassing.
I don't think we are. You have to go up.
Can we ask a question while you guys are?
Yes, please.
So I was just kind of reminded since Max said his favorite thing of yours was the cedar plank salmon.
Yeah.
If people want to post on Facebook what their favorite recipes of yours is.
I'd love to hear that.
That'd be awesome.
Do you know what mine is? I feel like I talk about it all the time.
Hell yeah. No, let's hear.
Yeah, it's the pastrami wrap that you guys do.
Oh, we have a pic. We did that. Let's
Yeah,
check out that
it's somewhere on the
picture
live
as well.
cast, but that's, dude, the pastrami wrap
There's no bad in that pastrami wrap.
blew
And
my
you
mind,
know
man.
what? There's a couple of similar components. There's
Ooh.
oh my god. There's the
Pastrami and coleslaw
in that.
go together really well.
Hey, look at that.
Apparently.
And I'm wearing that bracelet that I don't have anymore.
Where'd it go?
What had leather on it? And it broke.
What's wrong with having leather on it?
No, nothing.
Oh,
I'm
it
just saying
just-
the leather broke.
Okay, wow, you two.
Wow, that
Look
was
at you
really
two.
good.
Still?
You know what this is? You know this
Why
is,
are we doing this on air?
She found it. Other messages? Why would it come into the? No, it's not there.
Sometimes it does that, but it didn't.
I didn't know.
I learned from fans about that.
My wife, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I had to learn from fans that sent stuff, and then they go, no, Kelly, check your other box.
Why would it be in another box? In an other
there's
box.
something called another box. It's if they're not your direct friends, they can still send you stuff, but it goes into other.
Hey, wait.
Yeah,
Okay,
face
while
it.
we're on the subject of favorite recipes,
Yeah.
I have two questions. First of all, Mom, I want to know your favorite recipe.
Yeah, you know what?
because
I got asked this. I got
Wait.
asked this question the other
you
night
cut
at the
me
class.
off. Thanks for cutting me off.
So I'm sorry.
Jeez. Oh,
sorry.
so you got this question that what's your favorite recipe to cook?
Well,
'Cause
no.
that was what I was going to ask you. What's
No, the
I wanna
question
know
is
what her
what's
favorite is
mom's.
and-
Yeah, I'm just saying the people there
Oh.
wanted to know what
What
mom's
hers is.
favorite recipe of mine is.
Okay, and then most importantly, I want to know what your favorite of yours is.
Mine?
Yeah, if you had a favorite thing to cook, what is it? I'm sure nobody really asked you that.
That's like picking from your favorite children.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite thing is. See, I like black bean salmon.
That's great.
That's
No, you
one
like
of my
black bean
favorites.
chicken.
No, she likes the black
That
bean
too.
chicken,
Yeah.
the stir-fried black bean chicken.
Yeah, that we just have with white rice.
Which, by the way, next week, Monday night will be. Somebody remind me of this. Condiment sauce night. I'm going to talk about the condiments and the sauces that I like to keep around the house because a little bit of something can make a huge difference in what you eat. And I'm not the guy that's got 75 different hot sauces. I like one. Two. I keep two.
Well,
and I'm not even going to deal with them. I like Cholula and I like Frank's.
You were
because
you were pretty. Oh, sorry. You were pretty into the sauces when we were doing this right here.
No, those are making sauces.
I know. I'm just.
That
By
was
the way,
yummy.
that was a great
That was
fucking.
one of my
that was a
favorite
great
ones.
fucking live cast.
Those fries were so good.
And look at that one on the far left. Pepper and ketchup. That's it.
I remember
Best
you
thing
teaching me
ever.
that at McDonald's when I was maybe
Yeah.
8 years old.
We used to do that, right?
I have a vivid memory of you just being like, "This is a great thing to do." Check
And that
this
was
out."
before he was cooking guy.
It was absolutely.
We had special moments at food places.
Yeah.
Other one at Tio Leo's.
What? Our night at Tio Leo's.
Oh, man.
We talked about
I
that
got
here.
to talk on Tio
birds
Leo's.
and
We talked
the
about
Those
that.
that don't know.
I took Max to Tio Leo's to give him the talk about the birds and the bees.
And what did I say? So the penis.
He's still trying
No,
to figure
here's
it out.
it. This is. But see,
No, come on. It's
I'm just gonna look it. It was a good question. It was a solid question
Max,
from a
you're gonna
young man.
regret that.
Here's
I
what it
know,
was.
now
I've
I
talked about it. I'm
remember
just
what
going to
I
say, look,
asked.
Max
Now I
was going to
remember.
camp.
Lynn's gonna die.
Max
I've
was
heard this story.
Max
I died
was
the
going.
first time.
Max was going to camp, and he was going to be in a cabin of kids a year older. And here's my thought process: is this, and parents are here to prepare their children for the real world. Is that right, Mother
Yes.
over there? Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, he's in a cabin of kids that are a year older than him. They're going to know more than him. They're going to be saying something in the class one night, in the cabin one night, and a word will come out, whatever the word is, vagina, areola, whatever, and Max will have a glazed look on his face, and they're going to look at him and go, oh my God, you don't know what we're talking about, and they'll instantly make fun of him. And I didn't want that to happen. So I said, damn it, I'm going to take him out for dinner, and I'm going to give him the talk. It's time. Jesus. And I may have, moved it up a few months before I might normally have done it, but I wanted him to have the information. So I asked him where he wants to go. He wants to go to Tio Leo's. We go to Tio Leo's. Mexican food. We sit across from each other, and I start the talk, and I realize there's like people sitting behind me. It's uncomfortable, and I go, just come here. We'll sit on the same side. Let's just have a man-to-man talk about some stuff. So he comes over. Like, waiter, 3 more margaritas for me. Just put me in one big, tall, big gulp cup. Please. And 4 shots of tequila. And so I'm explaining the whole thing. And I get through all of it. And I'm giving as much detail as I believe is necessary, and I believe a lot of detail is necessary. You can't do the birds and the beads, and the bird comes down and goes into flower and whatever it does there, and that's not going to work. I don't know the first kid that got that actual birds and bees talk was I'm fucked for years, I'm sure. He had no idea what was going on. So I'm giving him all the information. And I have to get to the point where the penis goes in the vagina, and then something comes out of the penis. That's a very important point to set a male child up with, because it's going to happen sometime. And it can happen unexpectedly in the very beginning. And if you don't know, something comes out.
Oh my God.
Come on. It's a huge shock.
I can't even believe you're doing this.
So I give the whole talk. And Max is just sitting there he's sort of like looking down at the silverware. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Every so often he'll look at me and go, yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. And at the end of it, we sit there and go, this is good. It's good? And he goes, yeah, it was good. And he goes, so do you have any questions?
Famous last words.
And he goes like this. Yeah, I do. I go, what do you want to know?
Oh,
I'm
God.
so happy. And he goes, how much comes out of the penis?
God,
Okay.
Max.
Listen, quantifying that was important to him and really to anybody. It could have been a fire hose. He had no idea. He had to know what to expect.
Can somebody please go on Facebook and sympathize with me and tell their story about how this happened?
I don't think this is bad. I think, by the way, anybody that wants their children to have a talk and you're not prepared to do it, I'm your guy. That's what we should do. We should do a
group class.
A group recording. We'll do a recording of the talk.
Sam style.
We'll have diagrams our way.
You sit your child down in front of the computer and he'll talk to you just like this.
Okay. As many times as I've thought about that moment with Max, as many times as I thought about his question, I can't imagine a more thought out, intelligent question to the whole talk. And I hear John Walter laughing over here. Wait, Johnny, who'd you get the talk from?
My mom.
His mom. You got it from his mom. Was it uncomfortable?
Very.
Okay.
How old are you?
Very.
So wait, Max.
Yes.
Was it uncomfortable?
I think I was too young for it to be uncomfortable.
You were 12.
I was just young enough that I wasn't I was just young enough that I was mostly like, oh, okay, like that makes much more sense to me now. than like because this is what I remember. I actually didn't know. I kind of knew, like, no, see, I think I thought that sex was just like going under the sheets and like wrestling, basically, you know? Right. I didn't understand that there were like mechanics involved.
See, by the way, for anybody wait. Look, it's
Body slam.
Look, you know where I learned about sex? I learned about sex from my friend Bill Grad on the playground equipment at the elementary school that we went to. There was no way my father was going to tell me. Bill Grad taught me all about sex, everything. And why the hell Bill Grad knew, I have no idea. But he was my teacher. My dad, nothing. My mom, nothing. At least Johnny got his mom to give him the whole speech.
Oh, man.
But it was a good. You had to know, Max.
I did.
Nancy, who I've never seen post before, writes, "Poor Max. No child wants to listen to their parents have the talk, let alone relive it on Facebook as and on the World Wide Web."
I know.
Okay. By the way, look, I'm so proud of him for asking that question. That says to me, and this is Max in a nutshell. He was listening. He was taking the information in. He was digesting it. He was rolling around his mind. And he came up with something that wasn't completely answered for him. By the way, ask him now. He knows what a vagina is and all those other parts.
And you know what? His puppy is all
Was
horny
wailing.
upstairs,
He heard us.
and now he's
He heard us laughing. It's basically time to hop in the kitchen anyway.
It is time to hop in the kitchen. All right. So
You can talk about.
So we talked about Fixtures Living. Just know this.
Yes.
I'm looking for that date.
Well,
I believe
we learned that you have a plan on your son's 21st birthday.
I believe it is September 5th because it was Wednesday. Because we were talking about doing all of the live cast cooking competition events on the Wednesdays, but I think we're going to change them to Thursdays. Oh shit! I can't do the 13th. I know what we're going to have to do. We're going to go 6, 12, 19, 26 probably, but don't worry about it for right now. FixturesLiving.com and Fixtures Living on the Facebook. Kitchen, bath, outdoor. That's what they do, but they really bring you joy in your life if you're doing anything like that. And take it from someone who has shopped at stores looking for appliances and cookware junk. I mean, good stuff. Stuff. Yeah. There are places that do it well, and there's places that do it poorly. And Fixtures Living does it amazingly well. You walk in, you will say, "How did I not know you guys existed?" And holy shit, this place is amazing. Mm-hmm. It's all I have to say. And I'm not saying that because they pay us to say that. Well, technically they do pay us to say that. But I could just read a bunch of crap that they wrote. They could send me some propaganda, and I could read it. I could read off of their website. I'm telling you, I don't do my classes there because they're creepy people to deal with, and they've got shitty products, and I don't like them. I do my classes there because they are in sync with the way I like to be, the way I like to operate. They deliver a level of satisfaction to their customers like I hope that I do. Like I hope that the people left my class Friday night feeling that way about the class, and I hope that their customers leave feeling that way about them.
And Max
Amen.
hopes he delivers a level of satisfaction after his talk at Teolio's.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Jesus.
That was
FixturesLiving.com. They're in San Diego, Costa Mesa, and Rancho Mirage, which today was outside of Palm Springs was 2,025 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some cedar plank salmon to make. I got to turn on the grill. Let's get happening. Ready?
Ready?
Go.
And
Hey
There
there.
we are.
So I just got to get this going.
He's out trying to. Can you hear the clicking?
yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear.
I'm
There,
just getting
he's
my
trying
grill
to start
going.
the barbecue.
Sweet.
So here's the deal. You need a lot of heat for this, and that's what we've got going right now. So this is good. This is good. It's all on high. Oh God, you hear this?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Just
to do
take your
here.
shirt off, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm so not doing that, man.
I think it's your hairy chest.
It's not my hairy chest. There's like 7 hairs there.
Are we doing stuff in here right now? Getting
Yeah, I
prepared?
gotta get this. I gotta get the salmon happening. Oh, this is not awkward. Oh wait,
Oh, this.
He keeps forgetting.
do you want to come look at this?
Yeah,
Actually-
absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't look like the most amazing thing I've ever seen, but that's okay.
Oh, cool.
So it's I mean, I'm surprised that the onions come out. I just have to say that. What?
That means they're just in there for flavor, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the recipe says at the end of 45 minutes, which is going to be in like 10 minutes, take the onions out. Hold on.
Is it that bad? I don't have my headphones on.
That's pretty bad. Hey, Lynn, how's that?
That's
Perfect.
better.
Is that better? Does it look bad?
You just can't touch the tape.
No, I'm just trying to stick it down.
Wow. As much as Sam loves a clip mic.
There we go.
Good thing you're wearing a black shirt, dude.
All right, so the store had some of this beautiful sockeye salmon on. And so just let me show you what's going to happen with this. Hold on. The recipe is super simple. It really is only a few ingredients. So we're going to take this really nice, beautiful, deep, deep red piece of sockeye salmon and put it right here. God, look at it.
Oh, that's really gorgeous. Any
How
pin
pretty
bones?
that is, right? Little belly fat right there. Hey, little belly fat. This is no good anymore. Wait,
Just
was
being
that
salmon.
that was
Oh,
kind of
a little
weird.
creepy, yeah.
Was that weird or something?
Yep.
That was
All
weird.
right. Okay.
He said that to me this morning. Hey, little belly fat.
Oh, gosh.
You're funny, Kel.
No,
Okay.
actually, I think I said
By the
it
way,
was
I
good.
organized this the other day. I haven't done these cabinets. I've been so embarrassed opening them up in front of people. Oh wait, where's my brown sugar? Oh, here we go. Brown sugar. So we've got salmon. I said really 2 ingredients, not counting salt, pepper, and oil, which I will now add.
It's not 3 ingredient week anymore. You can use as many as you want.
Okay, hold on. I know. Wait. I know why this thing's making noise.
Why?
Well, because let me fix this. Hold on. I apologize for the noise that you're hearing right now. Wait.
It's scratchy.
We can kill camera.
We
kill
should just
loved one.
remind everybody that the show is live.
Oh, this is live. Yeah. Okay. Watch.
That's his mic.
Here's my mic.
Normally it goes on the inside.
That's a good look.
How's that? Is that better?
Perfect.
You can bring it up
That's
now, Lynn.
perfect.
Thank you. There you go. Excellent. Okay. So watch what the salmon gets. The salmon, just like it is fine. It gets a little olive oil that we'll do this with. Uh-oh, there's a lot of pin bones here that haven't been taken out.
Uh-oh.
Shoot,
What does
that's
that mean?
a
They were
problem.
supposed to be taken out?
Well, sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. Look right here, Max. Can you get close right here?
Yeah, you can kind of catch it. Oh, wow.
Oh, my nails are really
Yeah, you can
bad.
see 'em.
Wow. Let me use a nail that's clean.
Gross.
God, why is that nail so bad?
You're shooting all day, man.
See this? So here's what I would like to do, and if I can do this. Oh, shit.
You know what I do? I just
Yeah.
cut off that piece of salmon
Yeah.
and just
You're
grill.
not going to be able to do that with every bone, Sam.
Oh, F. I'm not going to, I'm just going to deal with it the way I am.
It's a we
Okay.
eat it, too. I mean,
Watch. Okay, so kosher salt. And we're adding a lot of sugar to this, so you need quite a bit of salt to counter that. You know, it's so funny. I normally buy the Atlantic Farm salmon for this. And I saw this there and I went, it's so pretty. I should buy it. The farm salmon, no bones, no trouble. Here's what it is. Now, pepper. And we've talked about this before. If you go to the store and buy one of those preset pepper grinders that look sort of like these things, but have a preset amount of pepper in it, and you turn it upside down and you grind it and it comes out, it's 100 times better than shake pepper. Don't use shake pepper. And don't use table salt. We use kosher salt here. And not because I'm Jewish, because kosher salt has no iodine, it has no anti-clumping agents, it has nothing added to it. It's just salt. A big, grainy chunk of salt that you can season really well with. And salt used the right way does one thing.
Sorry, Lynn, can you just move that out of my way so I can get out there better? Thank you.
Salt used the right way does one thing. Enhances the natural flavors of whatever it's being added to. It's that simple. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Cedar plank salmon gets these few ingredients, and the last one is brown sugar, and quite a lot of it. Enough brown sugar that
Wow.
we're just gonna cover this nicely with it, right? And the crazy thing is, it's not going to end up tasting like a piece of candy. It's just going to be really delicious, right? So, but here's how we cook it. We cook it on the cedar plank, which this is not. By the way, these finger condoms, they stick on really well because they're tight down here at the base. If you got a bad finger for something, and I do, get one of these things from your local
Finger condom shop.
pharmacy. What do they call? What do you call those, Kelly? What do you call a Save-On and a Rite Aid?
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy?
A drugstore.
Drugstore.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me give this a stir.
The pharmacy is in a drugstore.
Okay, so it now requires this. Stay right there, Max. Let me show this part. Maybe you can get a little bit out here. I have soaking for almost a couple hours a piece of cedar. It's cedar that I got from, well, here in San Diego, I got from a place called J&W Hardwood. Sorry, J&W Redwood. It's fencing cedar. It's untreated. And this is a 2-foot piece that was 6 feet when it started, and I paid $3 for it. You can go to stores and buy little pieces of cedar, half as thick as this, a third as thick as this, tiny, and 2 of them you'll pay $15 for. This piece, this is $1 worth of wood. Go to a place like J&W Redwood and buy this. Go to a lumber yard. The only thing you want to ask for is untreated cedar. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's the important thing. You don't want to get poisoned.
That's the important thing. And so then we just take the salmon, we put it on there, and we're going to take this and put it outside. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Right on the grill. It's hot. See this? It's my squeeze bottle at the ready. Okay, I got this from the biotech company when I worked there.
I thought you were just going to get Max in the face while he wasn't looking.
It's a little
No,
too
no,
close
no,
to the
no.
camera.
I wouldn't get Max in the face. I'd get Max in the nuts. Oh, God, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Wow.
All right. So here's the deal. This is not very thick. That's about 1 inch thick. This should not take more than 6 or 7 minutes. So we're going to sit down. We're going to chat a little bit. I'm going to watch this, see how it does. If it flames up, I've got to douse those flames. But aside from that, that's all that has to happen.
Can I ask something without getting in trouble?
Yes.
I've kind of been daydreaming, and I have no idea why the tomato sauce and the cedar plank salmon are
Okay, no. You're not daydreaming. Max did the same thing.
so weird.
Max said to me, why are we doing something that has no relation to the main food that we're cooking? And I said, because it's been bugging me all weekend. I keep seeing these people talking about how amazing this sauce is. And I don't need pasta to tell you if a sauce is good or not. Am I right, Lynn?
Yeah, no, that's right.
We don't need anything to put it on. We're just going to taste it at the end of it. And it's supposed to be unbelievable. The things that are missing are the things that Lynn told me he thought were missing. Garlic, basil, sugar, little spice, red pepper flakes, that kind of thing. All the normal things that I would put in my the tomato sauce. But who are we? Like, when we find something that's supposed to be so fucking amazingly good, the whole world is talking about it. Well, let's try it,
We
right?
must try it.
Okay, let's sit down. We're good. All right, the door's open. The salmon's going to start smoking. It's 6:51. So we'll be an hour tonight getting this stuff off, but we're going to be fine.
Grab your mic, Sam.
We're going to be fine. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Forget it.
There we go.
Freaking Kelly.
Okay, so who watches Top Chef? What are you laughing? You're like a...
No, I just read a comment on Facebook. Okay, you want me to share?
Yeah.
Diane writes, did Sam use that squeeze bottle to demonstrate to Max how much comes out of the penis?
Whoa.
That's why I laughed, okay?
That's not even close to being correct and nice.
Gross.
God, Diane. Go back to feeding the baby.
Who watches? Who's a fan? I'm curious to know if people are a fan of Top Chef. I know Kelly's not. I know Max is not. Johnny, you're a banker. No, I'm sure you're not. It's not in your sensibility, and I understand that. That's okay. Our viewers, though, fans of Top Chef. Because there's been Top Chef everything. There's been regular Top Chef, which I do watch. I mean, I was a big fan of, and then, it's like most things. You just sort of have enough and you stop watching. They did Top Chef Masters with a bunch of like big time people. Top Chef Desserts. I wasn't ready for that.
Ready for what? Oh, I didn't.
Oh wait, what?
Sorry.
You know what that was?
What?
That was a premature load of a picture.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Remember our talk that night? Premature anything is not good.
I thought you were talking about that because I was out there working the camera. So
No, I
I
wasn't. I know.
Sorry. Okay.
I know. That's why we need a camera person. Shannon's not here tonight. She'll be back. Oh well, now I feel like my whole hand has fucking been played.
I'm sorry.
In front
No,
of me.
not everybody saw.
Everybody saw it. Don't say that. They're watching the screen. Fuck.
Hey, there's people who are listening also on Stitcher Radio.
Okay,
or
people who are
via
listening on
iTunes
Stitcher
later.
Radio. Wait, is anybody watching on Roku?
They may be.
No, they're not.
They might.
No, they're not.
Why?
That's not done yet.
Oh.
Ugh. Top Chef now has a cruise.
Yes, they do.
God.
And here it is.
There it is. Oh my God, look, there's a cruise.
Weird.
Oh, you know what? It will pale in comparison to our cruise.
We did it. Look,
We did
we've
3
done
cruises.
3 Sam the Cooking Guy cruises.
Wait, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did 2 to Mexico. They were 5 days, 7 day, 7 days, 6 nights, 7 day, whatever. Something
7
like that.
days.
This may.
And Alaska.
And the last one we did was to Alaska. And Alaska, like I had a lot of fun on the Mexican cruises. I'm just saying, Alaska is a pretty amazing place to go to.
You know what? Sorry. I was just going to say, I think.
Well,
that
you don't have to
since
whisper.
we've
People,
had- Why are
people
you
can't
whispering?
hear when you whisper.
Since we've had the live cast, I think we should plan a cruise.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
awesome.
agree.
Absolutely.
I haven't done one of these.
With all our new fans, it would
That'd be
be
fun.
amazing. We had so much fun. Tell about how ahead of time. No, I love this.
Why did she do that?
The people that organized the cruise, they said, "Don't
Okay.
worry, we'll have
The very first cruise we did was a Mexican cruise. And it was organized by the TV station. I think it was organized by Fox. Because Becky was there, right?
Yeah.
And so, we know nothing about anything. It's true. We're barely educated people. So we go to this Sam the Cooking Guy cruise. 50 people went. By the way, I just did
50.
this. I got a drinking game for everybody out there.
As if we don't have any.
You line up shots, and every time I do this, can you go on this camera? Just me.
Yeah.
Every time I bite my top lip,
Yeah.
you take a shot. I'm telling you, if you follow that game, you'll be completely fucked by the end of the show.
Wasted.
You'll be completely wasted. It's this thing that I have. I can't help it.
Okay,
It's
can
a
I tell you
psycho-
something?
Yeah.
You have precisely 2 minutes to tell the story of the cruise and get all your food off
Get my
the
salmon
barbecue.
off. I got to get my salmon off.
I missed
I'm
everything
smelling it.
tonight.
Hold on.
But how much comes out?
Hold on. I know nobody can see me out here. It's beautiful. Okay. It's got another couple of minutes. So here's the deal. So we go on the cruise.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of restaurants and this and Kelly and I there's a cocktail party the first night with everybody, and oh my God, it was so much fun. People are so nice. So nice. There was 50 people plus me and Kel, and we're having a ball. And then each night of the cruise, we figure we're going to eat in one of the restaurants on the cruise, and we don't know much else beyond that. And so, like, the first morning we wake up on the cruise, the person from the TV station comes and says, you know, last night everybody ate in the dining room, and they thought you guys were going to be here. I go, well, I guess we didn't really even think about that. So we said, okay, we'll come tonight. We'll have dinner tonight in the dining room. Not like we're being like magnanimous and like, oh, we'll come down off the holy mountain and we'll hang out with the lowly people. It wasn't that. We just thought that they didn't expect it or whatever. So we go that night to have dinner in the dining room with those people. Everybody from the cruise. We had so much fucking fun. Every night the rest of the cruise, we ate with the entire group.
Yeah, no, I seem to remember that they made a point of saying, don't worry, we'll give you your own table. And when you're not working, you guys.
No, I feel like they set us up to be separate, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So we went into the dining room, and Sam and I were like at a two-top looking at each other, and across, like, you know.
No. That first
20
night
feet
we
away.
we went into like the steak place, and everybody was in the main dining room.
But still, there was hooting and hollering. These people were having the best time, and Sam and I were basically looking at them going, okay, we want to go over there. There wasn't room at the table. We picked up our chairs, and we sat them down.
Okay,
and
I've just told a completely different story than you told.
That's what happened. And then the rest
I
of the time
said
we
black
sat
and
with
white, and
everybody.
you said blue and yellow. The point is, we had a lot of fun. So we did it a couple years later, and we did it a couple years ago to Alaska. Kelly and I took our moms. There was, again, 48, 50 people, whatever.
Yeah.
Some of the best times we've ever had. We do cooking classes on board. We should figure this out. Can we figure
Yeah.
this out?
Let's call the girls.
Here's the
Roseanne.
deal. You're either a cruise person or you're not. And I love cruises. I love cruises. I think they're so much fun. We got to check out the salmon and the
Do it.
sauce.
I would love to do a cruise with this crowd on Facebook.
Okay, you start
That would
figuring
be
it out.
fun.
You start figuring it out. All right. Here's what I need. I need some tongs to get the salmon off. We got a huge mess here. Oh, this is a mess. I'm not happy about this. I apologize. You know me. I can't.
Uh-oh.
Pepper grinder down.
Pepper grinder down.
It's okay. They're made out of wood.
It is made out of wood. I hope it's okay. I got bubbling over here sauce.
So good.
The salmon is coming
I can
off right
smell
now.
the brown sugar.
Okay, here we go. Listen, I can smell it too. Ready?
Wait. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, that is freaking beautiful, man.
Oh. Leave it on the plank, yeah?
Oh yeah, leave it on the plank. Bring it in, just like that.
Don't get that on your finger, dude.
Oh, yeah. Don't do it, Sammy.
See this right here, Max? Do you see this dripping?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
That's what is underneath this finger condom.
He didn't go over that, though. You missed that part. Oh, no, that
That's
was a bad
exactly
burn.
how that happened.
You gotta be careful. That's hot. Crazy hot.
That happened at that grocery outlet event. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good.
Sammy, so many people say they would go on the cruise.
They would. Okay, the cruises are so much
I'm
fun.
gonna call Roseanne in the morning.
Okay. All right, so here's the deal. This sauce looks very thick. Maybe I've had it too high. So now here's what they say. I got two things. I'm gonna let that salmon cool. Now I'm supposed to take out the onion. Well, I'm gonna put it in a bowl because honestly, I think I might want it for after. The onion's supposed to come out. And how is onion like this not a good add to?
I know. It looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
Why don't you just leave it?
I'm trying to just do exactly what they say to do, Maxie. Here's the deal. I feel like when you read a recipe the very first time, you're supposed to do what the chef or the recipe writer intended.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make your changes from there.
Those onions look like really good. I don't know why.
I would like to chop these up and throw them back
let's
into
just
this whole
leave
thing.
them.
That's why I'm not throwing them out. I was almost put them in the garbage and I thought, no, I might want this. Hold on, one more little piece of onion. So here's this sauce.
It smells unbelievable.
remember, at this point now, it's only butter and the San Marzano tomatoes.
Wait, and we didn't add salt or.
No, I did exactly what the recipe said, which is kind of unbelievable. But this is my work right here. So this is just the salmon. Oh, the brown sugar. Oh, see how drippy that was?
Yeah.
That's scary how hot
Yeah,
that's going to be.
imagine what that's going to do to your lip. Be careful.
Oh my effing God. And I hope God isn't up there right now going, why does he always have to add the F? Okay, this is, I get like the gorgeous salmon flavor with a little bit of sweet, but the sweet is definitely tempered by the kosher salt that we added to this and the pepper. You can see how much pepper's on here. All this black is really the pepper.
Looks amazing.
Goodness. And you see when you pull this off, come right here, Max. You see this piece right here? This salmon has skin on it. And as I pulled this piece off, you do it the right way, the skin stays on. When you buy salmon from a supermarket, it has skin on the bottom most of the time. When you buy it from like a Costco, there is no skin. But, that's absolutely delicious, gorgeous salmon. All right. Okay. I'm all excited, like Kelly. I'm all excited for the idea of the cruise. I love it. We could have such fun. Now I have to taste this sauce.
Yeah, I mean, we already have people that digging the cruise idea, but let us know.
Can you imagine if we could do, my mind is just a buzz.
I just asked. I said, where shall we cruise? Who's in?
Well, so we'll post a proper thing where people can put places and blah, 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 and who, whatever. All right. It's Monday night. I got to finish this so we can go.
7:04.
Okay, here we go. Here's the sauce.
And
Be honest.
I'm pretty surprised at how good it tastes. It doesn't have the depth of flavor that it would get if you'd cooked it for 3 hours and you had garlic and tomato paste and olive oil and basil and all that stuff to it. But
We should have had Minotti down to try.
I have to tell you, for 3 ingredients, and I've just taken one out, I think I would chop that one up, the onion, and put it back in here. It's a pretty damn good little sauce. I want you to try it. Try it and let me know what you think. Okay, it's very rich. I'm digging it. All right, it's been fun tonight. All right, thank you for being here. I'll tell you right now, we can't be here Wednesday or Thursday night.
no.
I know. Why you got to do that, man? But what that means is, there'll be, if you haven't seen all the shows, there'll be shows for you to watch that maybe you haven't seen. And I'll try and record a couple little things that we can give you to enjoy along the way. We appreciate you being here, telling your friends, hanging out with us, and sharing the word of the Sam Livecast. Make everything we make all the time. And don't, if it's your first time watching, don't turn off, because you're going to see Lynn come in here now and take pictures of this, and Max's little dog come, who's sleeping upstairs, and everybody will converge on the food and enjoy it. And we love you guys. Here's all I have to say. Cruise, cruise, cruise,
Yeah.
cruise, cruise,
Yeah.
cruise. See you Monday night. Cruise, 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 cruise.